Kaboom! The internet can see you, and you're
Oh
glorious.
my god.
You're glorious.
Oh my god.
You're glorious.
Am I glorious?
You are glorious. You're a glorious
It's
man.
the it is the glow of being close to victories.
Mm.
You know, when you are in close proximity to greatness, it is hard not to feel like you have a glow about you, like a pregnant white lady. I got
Yeah.
a glow.
Yeah.
They always say that on fucking sitcoms. They're like, "You have a glow."
Yeah. Something about you.
There's just something about you. You just have a glow. It's like, no, it's the lighting. Truly,
It's
there's
lighting.
nothing
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah.
Um, yes, yesterday, and it seems like a fucking dream, honestly. But yesterday was UFC 245, and I was in Jessica I's corner as as I should be, as I belong,
Mm-hmm.
right? Which is the reason I moved to Las Vegas, was to do that in particular. And she won by unanimous decision. And even though I never looked at the judges' scorecards, I scored it the exact same way they scored it. And in my mind, I scored it 29-28.
Mm-hmm.
But I scored rounds 2 and 3 for Jess, for us. Um, and so I was confident that she was going to win. But at the same time, you never fucking know with these judges, dude.
That is
You
true.
never fucking know. So I had my fingers crossed, and it worked out. And she had a really, really good performance. Her third round was spectacular. It was a really good job in the third round.
Yeah.
Second round was very good. Even the first round was good.
Yeah.
We just got held down a little too long.
Mm-hmm.
Spent a little too much time in the bottom position. Our opponent Vivi, she didn't really do much on top when she got to that position, and she earned that position the first time just by catching a kick.
Yeah. Repetitive strikes.
She did shoot in and get one big takedown where she kind of scooped Jess's legs out,
Yeah.
but we got right the fuck up. And
Yeah.
it was no big deal. And then
Yeah.
Jess started whooping her ass,
Yeah.
and like that's the round we won, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And it was like, it was neat to see her like smiling in the cage and like really enjoying herself. Like the whole thing, like we talked about the idea of being free and being present as being a key to success, right? And then we dropped it. Because I don't like, even though I like talking about that shit a lot, I don't like talking about that shit with her a lot. I like mentioning it and dropping it.
Yeah.
And after the fight, she was like, man, I remember everything. I was like, I was so there. I was in the zone. I was like, really, really. And I was like, present?
Yeah. Present.
She was like, yeah, dude. I was like, yes. I was like, that's it. Because that's another victory. There's victories and there's sub victories and there's like little sub defeats too, right?
Mm-hmm.
There's like, oh, I wish that she had been more committed on her takedown attempts, right? Or seen that high kick a little earlier, like shit like that. Like, but like, you have to make sure that you weigh those things appropriately. It's like, so you don't want to be like, oh, the performance sucked because you didn't see everything you wanted to see, or you don't want to say, oh, the performance was great because the outcome was what we wanted.
Yeah.
It's like, you can improve on victory. And like, there's things that even went well that could be done better and go better. And there's things that went poorly that obviously we can improve on even in victory. And so like, I look forward to helping Jess just continue to become better and better and stronger until she decides that's enough and she gets that belt before she decides that is the goal.
Right.
But there was adversity, and there's public levels of it. Like, it is not a secret, but I'm sure that the entire internet audience does not really follow the UFC. That some people just fuck with us. So in case they do not know, I'll make it clear that we missed weight for this fight. And that's the first time she's ever missed weight. And I learned something about missing weight that I don't think I ever really understood. And it's like, until it was like personal, until it was like my friend, right?
Right.
And I had said on the podcast a week ago or two that like there was another young lady who missed weight
Mm-hmm.
by what seemed like a significant amount. And I was like, I wonder if it has anything to do with like a feminine issue, like a period
Right.
or hormones. You know, I wonder if it has anything to do with it. And what a huge factor that can be. And Jess in the post fight, she told the media that was part of it. That was part of why it was difficult. right? It was also difficult because we attempted a completely different method that was foreign to all of us.
Mm.
Water loading. We had never done that,
Ah.
right? And so now we have these two factors that made things very, very difficult. And it's like when you realize that things are difficult to impossible, you can then push it to the level where it becomes dangerous, or you can stop it at the level where it is not dangerous and acceptable for the other competitor. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like you cut enough weight so that you know for a fact that the other person can agree to this matchup, that you're not fucking them over. You're not going to show up at like 170 pounds for a 155-pound fight, shit like that. You know?
Right.
But like you say, hey man, like here's where I'm at. Here's where I think I can get to. Would you agree to fight me under those terms? And then there's a discussion, and then there's a fight, or not.
Yeah.
Right? Now, luckily for us, there was a fight, because I'm not gonna front. Like, I have not a bad feeling, because I have a good feeling, but I have a fucking concern after what they did to Liz Carmouche, that like they'll just fire a motherfucker.
Yeah.
You know, like they'll just cut you,
Mm-hmm.
and they don't have to tell you why. And you could get Matt riddled out here.
Yeah.
It might not be for weed, but it could be on a win streak.
Yeah.
Like you can be winning and not in the right ways, or have a disagreement about terms, and they can just get fucking rid of you. Like a lot can happen in this game, and no matter what, no matter how much clout you have, clout is just an illusion. You're not in the driver's seat unless you're signing the checks.
Exactly.
You're just not in the driver's seat. Like you may see yourself there because some of the shit that you want to have happen happens or surpasses what you expected.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, you didn't write the fucking check.
No.
So that means that if Dana has a bug up his ass one day, he can be like, you know what? Fuck Anthony. I'm fucking firing Anthony tomorrow.
Exactly.
And you could just do that if you wanted to.
Yeah.
And so like that gave me reason to be concerned. When I thought we're not going to make the weight, fuck, okay, cool. We're going to have a fight still. But is that going to be acceptable to the UFC? Not like to our face.
Right. But to the UFC.
But like, you know, like
Dana.
on Tuesday when they
Yeah.
have that rankings meeting, what happens then?
Yeah. What does Dana say? It's like,
Because
damn.
when we signed to fight Vivi, she was the number 6 woman in the world.
Yeah.
When we beat her, she was number 5. And nothing occurred in the rankings. The only thing that occurred was one person who was ranked above her is now absent from the UFC roster.
Got you.
And so, like, I feel like that could happen to anyone for any reason, and I don't want to put anyone in a situation where that could ever happen to them.
Right.
And I believe that her job is safe, but they've done wilder things, you know.
Yeah.
But
Just
it was a fucking great performance.
yeah. Don't
She
go.
really did a great fucking job, and under more adversity than the weight cut. And I won't get into that because that's not my story. That's hers.
Correct.
But there was adversity through this camp.
Mm-hmm.
And like the thing is that there's always gonna be adversity.
Right.
Like, you can always fucking see that. You can point to the time you got a flat tire and be like, oh man, I was trying to get to the gym and I had adversity. And it's like, well, we called AAA. It wasn't that big of a deal. It's like there's gonna be levels to it, right?
Right.
But there were some unfun things. There's some unfun things that had to get dealt with. Like right up until the fight. You know?
Yeah.
A lot of stress, a lot of strain, a lot of hurt feelings. But at the end of the day, that girl shows up, dog. That girl shows up. And I think it's easy for the world to forget because of the fucking head kick loss to Valentina. But it wasn't her best body that she sent into that fucking cage.
Right.
If she fought Valentina. That back injury was severe. It was fucked up, man. She could not move.
Yeah.
She wanted to do that shit. And she wasn't going to back out for anything. For any reason. Like, there was no telling her no. And so all you could do is support her in that. Like, as her friend, you could be like, all right, we're going in there. Fuck it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Like, let's fucking go. Let's fucking go. But this time, she had that healthy body. And that brought a smile to her face while she was punching this girl.
Yeah.
And it was fantastic to watch. And I was straight too, man. I didn't like get all Darren-y and emotional and crying and shit.
No,
I was
you
straight. I was
you
just
were
having fun.
yeah, you look good, dude. Like you looked I was like, man, dude, dude's really trying to live his youth. I see like them parts in the side of his hair. I was like, dang, dude, this
Okay,
dude.
so right before I go to get my hair cut, right? Right, you got parts of my hair. Fuck you, Anthony. I'm not trying to reclaim my youth, you cocksucker.
Okay.
I was trying to make a lady happy. So like right before I went to get my hair cut, Jess was like, "Oh, it'll be cool if you got like lines or like a lightning bolt." And I was like, "What? That's so young." And I was like, "Fuck it. I'm gonna sit down in the chair and I'm gonna tell the dude like, don't go fucking crazy, but give me a little gimmick on the side there, you know, like give
Yeah.
me a little side gimmick, dog,
Yeah.
like something that'll grow out in a week or two, you know."
Yeah.
But like,
That's so funny.
it's really there though.
That's
Like,
so funny.
I was like, let's do this.
That's
And then
hilarious.
when she got her hair braided, her braids, like there was like a section of it that kind of matched my little parts here.
Yeah.
And like one of the girls in the house pointed that out, and I was like, Destiny.
Yeah.
So this doesn't really reflect my fashion sense. What it does is it reflects the fact that I'm not super attached to it, and that if it could make Jess a little bit happier on her way to go into battle, then I'll certainly do that shit. Like, it didn't hurt me. Like it'll be gone in a week or two. I didn't get like a tattoo on my tongue for a fight. You know what I'm saying? She wasn't like, you know what made me happy, Darren? If you fucking put a nail through your dick, like, that made me really happy. Can you nail your dick to a board? That would really amuse the queen. Like, she didn't say that. She was like, it would be cool if you did a little gimmick in your hair. I can easily do that.
Oh god.
Like,
don't remind me.
it was fun to do.
Yeah.
And by the way, Anthony,
Yeah.
I look cute. So fuck you.
So with them parts, I was just giggling so hard. So I saw him like, who's this dude with the parts? This ain't Darren.
Ooh,
So this ain't
who's
Darren.
this fucking pop star
I
out here teaching jujitsu in the desert?
was like, where's the TRT, man? If this dude's gonna try to
This
look
nigga
young,
look like a Marion, like a lost member of B2K.
I said if he's trying to look young, he might as well just get the body of some just a jacked old dude, and while he's at it too, just.
You think I'm not?
I'm talking about.
I'm out here lifting.
I'm talking about the with the sup with the extra juice, not the natch,
the
not the natch, the sups,
the juice,
the juice, the tasty stuff, the gear.
There's so many names for it. That shit's like the devil.
The elixir, the doctor's concoction.
The elixir is the best one.
The elixir.
That's what I'm gonna call it from now on.
The elixir.
Like, you know, I've been thinking about getting a little bit of the elixir.
The elixir.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
All right, so yeah, UFC 245 was a blast.
Oh, dude, there was so much brain damage, like watching Peter Yan KO just Uriah Faber.
All right, dude. All right, so Uriah was in the dressing room when we came back after Jess's fight and after we ate a little bit at catering.
Mm-hmm.
And we're kind of packing up, I think it was Eric's bag to get the fuck out of there.
Right.
Right? Because, like, let's make sure that everything is really clear. And we can talk about that fight and all the other fights. But I woke up in my motherfucking bed.
Yeah.
In my bed. Like, kind of at my leisure.
Yeah.
Okay? Stretched. Moved around a little bit. Thought about jerking off, and then I was like, nah, save it.
Save it.
Save the vital energy. Then I get dressed, and a private car picks up me, Jess, and Eric.
Mm-hmm.
And we go to the venue. And after she beats Vivi, we fucking hit the lady on the jack, and they pick us up. Bro, we are back at the crib, and the prelims are still happening.
Yeah.
Like, every other, like, pro fight cornering experience I've ever had has been like, I'm in a hotel room.
Mm-hmm.
I am a mixture of happy and miserable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And then, after the fight, you go fucking sit around and you wait to go back to the hotel on a bus with other people, and like every half an hour the bus leaves. But like, oh, just hit the lady on the jack when you're done. You can leave whenever you want. Like, It was fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And to come home and to like have like your friends around and like There was stuff to do. You know what I'm saying?
I
I
know
was
what you're
up all
talking
night
about.
having fun, brother.
Yeah, getting loose.
Living that party boy life.
I got it.
I cut loose last night. I cut loose. I really did. But here's the thing.
Mm-hmm.
I'm laying in my bed at 7 in the morning. And I'm like, that seminar starts in 4 hours.
Yeah.
In 4 hours, the seminar begins. So that means I have 2 hours to sleep. And so what did I do? I slept for 2 hours.
There you go.
I set that alarm and I went because I wanted to see what the best guy who's doing it looks like up close. And that's why I went and took that seminar with Gordon Ryan today.
Yeah.
I had to see it. I had to touch that guy. I had to feel his moves. I had to let him see me do his moves and tell me if he thought they looked decent. Some of it, he was like, yes, that was fucking perfect. There was one time I called him over. And, like, you would have thought it was a work if you didn't know me.
Yeah.
You know, because I was like, hey, I don't think I'm doing this right. And he's like, all right, let me watch. And so I do it. And he goes, that was fucking perfect. What are you talking about? And I was like, I don't know, man. Like, I wasn't trying to trick you. I wasn't just demonstrating that I'm good. Like,
It's like that's.
I thought the last time I did it was clunkier. And you just happened to see a smoother rep.
Yeah.
And, like, that happens sometimes when you're, like, you're working with a coach and you're like, hey, you're having trouble with this. And they're looking at you do it and they're like, that was fine.
That was
Or
fine.
like, or you're like, I think I got this, and then they're like, okay, cool, show it to me, and everything falls apart.
Yeah.
Like, you can't do anything right then, right?
Right. Of course. That's how it always is.
It's the circumstances. But yeah, Uriah was in our dressing room,
Mm-hmm.
and he looked like he was in good spirits. He looked well. He looked strong. And he did some good things in that fight. But once Peter Yan found his distance and started clocking him,
Oh,
it got
jeez.
ugly fast.
Jeez.
And I mean, like physically and visibly ugly.
Oh yeah.
He fucked up Uriah's face.
He definitely did.
Fucked it up really bad.
Yeah.
And you could argue that fight could have been stopped multiple times, but Uriah does a great job of keeping himself in the fight
Mm-hmm.
with a combination of understanding the rules and actual just fucking heart.
Yeah.
Just balls, right? But it's not just balls. It's an understanding of the rules. And it's nice to see someone not look for a way out in a way, but at the same time, you're watching that fight like, fuck, like, if only you would stop trying so hard.
Right.
Like, this is so far gone, Uriah.
Yeah.
Like, I know you're not supposed to give up except for when you're supposed to.
Exactly. Except when you have a kid and you realize you want to have memories of that kid.
And, like, maybe you could just give up on the low. Like, if you just, like, stop getting
Moving.
up, it
Yeah.
would be cool.
Stop moving. Just stop.
But no, it wouldn't be cool because then he wouldn't be who he is. I'm only kidding.
Yeah.
But I'm not kidding when I say it was difficult to watch.
Oh yeah. It was brutal.
That was brutal.
Yeah.
Yeah, but that was a great fight. It's a great fight because Uriah kept getting up. Because that's the thing, man. I keep telling people, when you're in a fight, you are telling a story. And most people are never going to be conscious of the story that's being told as it's happening. Unless it's fake. Like, if it's pro wrestling, it's easy to know the story because you're literally talking about it to each other as you're fucking telling it.
Right.
But in a fight like that, there's a story. Like, we just told the story.
Yeah.
Or a version of it.
Yeah.
You could tell the story another way. You could tell it 1,000 ways.
Yeah.
And that's why this is interesting to me. What other fight of note?
Besides the main events, I'd say the one that was really kind of interesting to me was watching Matt Brown versus Brandon Saunders.
Brandon. No, you're wrong. We're both wrong.
No.
It's Ben Saunders. We're assholes. I've shook that dude's hand multiple times.
Yeah.
And now I can't say his name. You fucked it up, though. You started saying some weird shit.
Yeah.
Tried to call him Brendan Schaub. And the next thing I know, I'm calling him Brendan Schaub.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, he's Ben Saunders the whole time.
Ben Saunders.
And he's a talented, skilled guy.
He is.
However, even though I do not know Matt Brown, right? So, like, I don't know him personally. I've seen him around. He's seen me around because there was a time where he was, like, training out of Ohio, and now he has a school in Columbus.
Yeah.
Right? But the reason why I full hardcore rooted for him is because he had my homeboy Cameron Knight in his corner. And I popped hard when I saw Cameron at the PI. I'm sitting in the fucking hot tub
Yeah.
in my skivvies, showing off
The ass.
Oh, this.
The ass.
Oh, this bulge
The
here.
quads.
And then I see the quads were out, fucking throbbing, pulsating, vascular as fuck. So vascular.
John
You don't
Jones
even want to see
pulsating.
these veins. If I showed you the veins in my leg, you would swear you were looking at an erect penis. That's how vascular I am right now. That's how serious
It's
it
like,
is.
damn, dude. Spent a lot of time looking at your leg.
You would swear it was an extreme close-up of a fucking erect male penis.
Ah. Vein.
I want to be specific,
Vein.
you know?
Yeah. Penis vein. So silly. So ridiculous.
I've only had 2 hours of sleep.
I was going to make another joke earlier about staying away from Children's Hospital, but it's okay.
Whoa.
Yeah. Stay away from those. Dangerous.
I mean, always.
Hey, just tell Jess, hey, stay away.
Between being a weirdo and having weed in my system all the time and maybe on my person most of the time, I just try to stay away from children.
Yeah. It's a good
Like,
move.
it's like, I don't teach kids classes anymore.
It's a good move.
I try to stay away from kids. Except, man, you know who I want to see really bad? There's like a family that I want to see real bad. Like, if I come back to Cleveland sometime, they invited me to dinner, and it, like, moved my little heart.
Oh, I know
So,
exactly who
shout
it
out
is.
to Max and his family.
Yeah, I know exactly.
And then, like, my man, little Max.
Yeah.
He was the coolest, dude.
Oh, yeah.
He was so cool. His brother, Jack, and his parents, like, they're really sweet people, and, like, they've been supportive since I've left, like, on the internet. Like, a little shout here and there, like, making me feel good about the decision I made.
Oh, yeah.
Even though I fucking left their family, like, on a fucking week's notice,
Yeah.
essentially.
Yeah.
You know?
They're okay. They talk about you, miss you every now and then.
They're fucking cool.
When I run into them.
So, yeah.
Yeah.
And yeah, so other fights.
Oh, you can talk about popping for Cameron Knight. You can talk about seeing your buddy.
Oh yeah, so Cameron comes into the fucking PI, and I'm in my fucking skivvies, and I jump out of the fucking hot tub, and I'm like, ah! And then I realize I'm wet, and I'm essentially naked.
Yeah.
Like, essentially. Like, it's weird to hug someone when you're essentially in your underwear and they're fully dressed. Like, had we both been in swimsuits, it's not weird anymore.
Right.
Does that make sense?
I get it.
But it's weird when you're just like wearing your clothes and I hop out of a tub with my bulge out, being like, I missed you. It's like, it looks like you're pretty happy to see me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can tell you missed me. It's like, no, this is my natural state.
That's how I always
Don't judge
am.
me.
That's how I always am. My voice gets.
This is how I always am.
No, you guys. That's not how.
Jason Derulo out
You can't
here.
say it like that. Sam. That's how I always am. You just gotta start getting rasping the throat. That's how I always am. Yeah, that's just how.
So silly.
That's the creepiest thing I do to my girlfriend. I just come up behind her. Yeah, what's up, baby? How's it going? I'm just like, what's going on? I'm just going. She's like, take it. She's like, oh my god, get the fuck away from me.
Anthony.
That's what I say to her. She runs away. She's like, you're fucking. It's so creepy. Don't do that. It's like, yeah, baby, but you want it. Hey, girl.
That's the thing that creepy black dudes do.
Yeah. Hey.
Hey. Attention, white girls. If you ever hear, hey, run.
Run.
You're in trouble. You're entering a world of pain.
Yeah, you are. You're getting some stiff-leggedness.
Dude, I want to do bad shit right now,
You should.
but I'm just like, no. I'm
Let's-
afraid that I'm gonna be too tired when it comes down to doing bad shit. I'm just gonna go to sleep.
Oh, then just
So,
do it tomorrow, dude.
Well, I think my plan is to watch some pro wrestling and smoke some joints, and maybe eat some Twinkies, and go to sleep. I think that's my plan.
Yeah, do it tomorrow.
But yeah, I can do more bad shit tomorrow.
Yeah, aren't you on
I
vacation?
did bad shit last night, and it started early. Like my intentions were to be in my bed
Sure they were.
at midnight.
Sure they were.
That's what my intentions.
Who was talking? Who was
It
riding
did
the
not
ship?
work.
Who was riding the ship that day? Who was driving that day? Which Darren was driving?
I don't know.
Because it's not. It's
Dude,
like,
the bad one.
yeah,
The bad one had the wheel, and he was
Yeah.
enjoying.
yeah, yeah.
But I think I'm gonna go back on this good boy shit. Like, I think it wasn't nearly as hard as
Mhm.
as it was the first like week and a half, 2 weeks. Then it just became normal and quite fucking easy.
Yeah.
And it's like, huh, Like that's probably just a better idea in general.
Yeah.
Like what if drinks are for celebration
Mm-hmm.
instead of like cause it's nothing else to do right now?
It's thirsty. I'm thirsty. That's why.
Because I don't have any other actual on paper signed and like forced obligations.
I need to drink
Therefore, it
something.
must be time to drink until it's time to fall asleep.
Time to wet my whistle. I need to stay hydrated for
Obviously.
tomorrow. I'm an athlete.
What do other people do?
Uh, I don't know. It's a good. I think they read books.
How did they even sleep? Like that was the best. Like that first week when I was like, you mean people just go to sleep?
They just shut their brain off. Yeah, dude.
You mean they just like? You mean they're not drunk?
No.
They
It'd be
just
s-
go to sleep.
It's scary, I know, but
It's like the most novel idea to me in the world.
it's like, what are you talking about? That's so amazing.
What do you? So 0 drinks before bed, huh?
Nothing. Nothing at all.
Wow,
It's crazy.
it's incredible.
Yeah. All right, let's
Let's see.
get to the shenanigans.
Yeah.
So we'll go straight to the top. Kobe Covington, versus Usman. I didn't get a chance to watch that one yet. I'm still working my way through the card casually.
Dude, it was good.
Yeah, I heard it was really good.
High drama.
Yeah,
Kobe broke his jaw allegedly.
it's a hairline. It's a It's a fracture. It's like,
It's confirmed.
yes, I don't know if I guess some doctor wrote about it and was basically saying that like he has a fracture where the bones aren't shifted off. I'm guessing it must be confirmed because he knows way too much about it. The bones aren't like out of place. It's just like imagine where your jaw is. Everything's there, but it's just there's a fracture there.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's not like he has to like get some serious surgery or anything like that.
He was like, I broke my jaw.
Yeah,
And his corner's like, okay, here's what we have to do now.
yeah,
It was like complete ignore.
yeah. It's like, exactly.
Like, I broke my jaw. Oh, you don't say.
Mm,
So, about these underhooks,
Yeah.
you
yeah,
know? Like, it was that cut and dry,
yeah.
which I think is both good and bad. You got to know the fighter.
Mm-hmm.
So, like, somebody might be telling you that because they just want you to know, right?
Yeah,
And somebody might be telling you that because they're like, please get me the fuck out of here.
right.
And neither of those people are wrong or cowards. I'm just saying those are the motivations behind saying any injury.
Yeah,
Like, it's like, hey, I think you should know this, coach. Okay? And
Yeah.
like, I'll do what you tell me now. Like,
right.
but then there's like, oh, coach, like, I don't know, man.
I don't
Like,
know. What can I do?
got this injury, bro.
Yeah,
You fucked up out here, cuz.
that's pretty rough. It's rough. I can't imagine fighting with a broken jaw. I don't even want to think about it.
But here's the thing, like, people are fucking going ape shit on Colby now.
Oh yeah.
They went real bad on him. Oh, my head is fucking killing me. They
Mm.
went real bad on him. And it's like, dude, you guys are that easily triggered. Like, someone says they support the president of the country in which you live. And then you're going to be like, fuck that guy. And then when he loses, you're like, ha ha. Yeah, you talk a lot of shit. Now you don't have a jaw. Ha ha. It's apropos. Blah, 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 blah.
Yeah.
Art imitating life, cocksucker. Blah, blah, blah. Like, it's like, all right, that's something that's true. But why are you enjoying that so much? And what does that say about what a fucking gigantic loser you are? Like, what does that say about you?
Says nothing. Says nothing at all. I'll tell you why.
Yeah, fucking keyboard warrior.
It's exactly
What you ever do?
it's exactly what you wanted. You got exactly what you wanted.
No, I know it's fine.
Yeah, it's fine. It's
Like,
good.
why be a heel if they're not gonna talk shit about
Right,
you?
right.
But like, I'm just saying, it's like you should enjoy the heel.
Mm-hmm.
Like Colby's gonna be fine.
Yeah,
You make a negative tweet at Colby, you are helping Colby.
Yeah.
You're helping.
they're
You're
enjoying the
helping
heel.
sell the game.
They're enjoying the heel.
But no, they're not.
They are. That's how
They're
you.
for shoot mad.
Yeah, that's how they enjoy the heel. Like that's like their satisfaction is that the fact that he lost is them truly enjoying it. Like you have to understand from their perspective. It's
No, I
like
do.
yeah.
Since they haven't been able to come inside a human being in 10 years.
No,
When
see.
Colby loses, they're like, ah, ah, and they just fucking bust it. That's it. Like that's all it is.
Yeah.
Had a woman who is like well below their ideal has sucked their dick for 5 minutes, that tweet never would have went out. That tweet never would have gone out. It's fucking Cheeto fingers. That's what I think.
That's
I
not
don't. I
that's
don't
not true,
think.
man. We both know plenty of people that get laid and still talk shit about Colby Covington. We both know
I
that,
know,
and they're
but
losers.
their hearts are covered in Cheeto dust.
Yes, exactly. They in their hearts of hearts they are losers.
Just because you married the one bitch at the fucking Comic Con, you fucking faggot,
Damn.
doesn't mean
Damn.
that you're a winner now.
Damn.
You're the same.
Damn.
You're the same fucking loser you were when you were 13, rolling that multi-sided die, hoping for someone to suck your dick if you became an elf. You're the same guy.
Damn.
Like, you can't trick me, bitch. I see you, motherfucker.
Damn, man.
I see you. Now you got muscles now? Oh, cool. So, like, oh, you do jujitsu now?
Jesus.
Oh, cool. Like, so?
Speaking
like,
of
it doesn't
jujitsu,
mean anything.
speaking of
It means
jujitsu,
nothing.
that's crazy.
You don't change, bitch. Like, you're the same guy.
Jiu-jitsu.
You're the same guy. It didn't teach you shit.
I love
It
jiu-jitsu
didn't teach
too.
you shit.
Jiu-jitsu is my favorite
You
sport. as
didn't
well.
learn nothing. Fucking cocksucker. Like, you're supposed to become you're supposed to become confident and fucking happy for anyone doing well and have enough objectivity to look at something and see it for what it is instead of how it fucking triggers you. So you see a nigga in a red hat, you see a man in a red hat, and you're like, ah, my vagina, ah, my butthole. Like, I can't take it. I can't take it. It's too big. Like, you can't fuck me like that, Kobe. That's not how I like to be fucked. You take that fucking red cock and you take it somewhere else. We
Yeah.
only take
Yeah.
only take fucking brown, black, and blue cocks around here.
Mm.
That's all we ever fuck with. Your red, white, and blue is bullshit. Get the fuck out
Mm.
of here.
Yeah. Yeah. No. This is my.
I fucking hate everyone.
I do.
No, I'm kidding.
I have one question for you.
What's up?
So did Kobe talk at the press conference afterwards?
I didn't watch the presser.
Because that's my only thing is like
I normally do.
yeah. I just want to know
I
like
normally do. But I'm not normally as fucked up as I was. And I was pretty fucked up. Like, it's like, but like within reason, right?
right.
Like, at no point was I in danger. But like, usually I'm like relatively sober. I'm just stoned. And then I sit up and watch the fucking presser and then go to bed. But I was up at 7, so I wasn't really at any point thinking about the presser.
Right.
And then it was time to go to fucking sleep. Because if I had tried to turn on the presser and watch it as I went to sleep, I would have just lost another hour. So I was like, I just gotta put myself down. So I swallowed an elephant tranquilizer and
You went to bed.
laid down.
I don't
Quote
know.
me on that.
I don't know. I don't know if they did or not. But if he was, oh, okay, never mind. You know what? My brain just kind of caught it together. Is he probably did? He probably didn't stay for the presser, which I think is, if you walk out of the ring and don't stay for the presser, I think you did the right thing. Because
Okay.
you don't need to get interviewed. Because that's the thing. This is the other thing people are upset about is that Kobe.
But why talk?
Right. It's
You
like
literally just said I have a broken jaw.
right. Exactly.
You got finished. Let's go to the doctor.
Yeah.
There's no one else I need to talk to besides the doctor.
Right. It's like concussion, broken jaw. All right, I need to get this fixed right away. I don't want to be in this pain.
Like, here's the thing. Like, he talked himself into the spot.
Yeah.
He didn't need to talk about the result,
No.
especially when you literally have a broken jaw. There's no reason to talk to anyone besides the doctor. And people wanted their opportunity to boo him.
Yeah.
That's why they're mad he fucking left. They wanted to be able to throw tomatoes at this guy.
Mm-hmm.
Go fuck yourselves. Like, go fuck your... Literally.
Yeah.
You'd be better. It would be... Everything would feel better. You'd be less mad at Colby.
You would be.
I'll tell you that.
It's possible.
You might be really mad at yourself, though, because, like, the way your fucking disgusting body is shaped, it's hard to get cum out of your belly button, isn't it?
Jesus
you fuck?
Christ. Jesus Christ.
You fucking hater.
You're painting a picture.
I mean,
You're painting a picture, sir.
Cheeto dust on your soul,
Jesus.
not on your fingertips. Like it's inside you. It's who you are.
Is this guy named Billy? Do I know him? Do I know this guy? This guy named.
You might have seen him
Oh,
before.
I've seen before. Okay. Yeah. Okay. That's what I thought.
Guys like him.
Guys like him.
Everyone like him.
There's a lot
Everyone
like him.
that even remotely looks like that guy.
His mother.
I mean, why not?
Why not? Just might as well pile it on.
I'm feeling like Sabu out here.
Hey man.
I'm feeling homicidal, genocidal, and suicidal tonight.
Hey,
That's how I feel.
That's all you need to feel.
That's exactly how I need to feel, actually. This is what I was actually talking to Casey about. It's like, I figured out why I don't finish. And,
Not enough foreplay.
nice.
There you go. It's that pity
No, it's
pity
because-
joke.
Because I have extreme risk aversion. And, like, I noticed it in the car one day. Like, I was like, oh, I never would have taken that turn.
Yeah.
Like, there was like a time like to go in between the cars, and in no way were we in danger, right? I was utterly confident that we were going to be safe, and we were.
Right.
But when I also took note that, like, I personally wouldn't have done that.
Correct.
I wouldn't have done that. Not like it shouldn't have been done. It was like, oh, you wouldn't have done. That's why you don't fucking kill people anymore.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Yeah.
You programmed yourself to, like, do the right thing. Or at least try to some of the time. Fuck all that. I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
I don't have to do that at all. There's so much time I don't do that. I should be enjoying more risks.
Oh man.
I should be doing more and more dangerous shit.
I thought this for a while, but I just thought this was like your one counterbalance where you were a contrarian and a contrarian.
Nope.
Oh, okay.
The time has come to release the hounds, Anthony.
Ah,
It's the only way.
he said 2 guns, no safety, extendo.
I'm putting both in my mouth.
Let
Fuck
it
you.
go.
I'm gonna blow my brains out right in front of you, and that's how you're gonna tap. You're gonna tap to my head exploding on your lap.
I wasn't. That's
But
not
I
how I
win.
went about it. I thought you were just gonna start just gunning people down. He said, "I'm not worried about reloading."
Oh no.
So you're gonna be dead before. Everybody's gonna be dead before I run out of bullets. So don't worry. It's like it's over. So I'll be choking people to death.
We are.
Yeah.
Do you have any weird news?
I do, but I will do this
Hit
for
me
you.
with it. I'm lightweight dying right now.
All right, we'll do it then because we're both dying. It's perfect.
Are you dying?
Yeah, I think I'm having low blood pressure because all my extremities are cold. Like they are ice cold.
My blood pressure.
Yeah, like literally. Like
You're an old black man officially.
apparently, yeah.
I got some bad blood pressure.
Apparently, I was supposed to have high blood pressure, not low
blood
blood.
pressure has been a problem for quite some time.
I thought it was always high blood pressure.
That's so funny.
So bad,
I
dying.
think I got the diabetes.
I hope not. That might you might be
I think
right.
I got to check my blood sugar as well.
It's fucking.
I had the sugar for quite some time.
Well, you want to hear about more dumb
The
black
sugar-
people?
Yeah.
Stolen car had homemade license plate written on it, and especially in crayon.
Wait, what?
Stolen car had homemade license plate written in crayon.
Wow. They got a piece of cardboard?
I don't know what it was. They don't show a picture of it. They just talk about it. Troopers in the Indiana toll road quickly deduced that something was wrong when they stopped to help a motorist who had a flat tire. First clue was the homemade paper license plate that was written in crayon. This happened. This happened Friday. This happened like 2:30 in the afternoon, out there, and then the dude was like helping him out, and then he looked over and just saw like, oh, this ain't a license plate. Then he ran the numbers. He's like, oh, this is a stolen car. Yeah, so
Holy shit.
that's a quick way of getting caught.
See, that's the thing, like, when you steal a car and it breaks down in any way, you just gotta ditch it.
Right.
You can't try to fix it on the road because that'll be the one time.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you're always complaining that, like, cops never help anyone. Oh,
Right.
he'll help you when you're in the wrong. Like, if you're doing some dirt, he'll come over just to see if you're okay. Like, and he'll mean it. He's like, hey, are you all right? Oh, fuck, you're a criminal. And you're back. And you're like, God damn it. Like, where were you when I was getting jumped? It's like, where were you then? It's like, oh, I was busy. I was hungry. I saw you on the side of the road. I was about to hero up. About to help you with that jack. I see you got that shitty jack there. I'm going to let you borrow my good jack in the trunk. But it turns out you're a fucking car thief. So and a bad artist.
Jesus.
What else is happening?
All right. Well, I can tell you about. I can give you some weird history
Look
about
at my man face.
Francis Wharton, who made dentures from deer teeth.
What?
Yes. So this they called him the backwoods wizard. He's a fairly eccentric like woodsman from back in the day, like in the 60s, like.
Clearly.
And so he would do things like he would kill like he was missing his upper row of teeth, and so he just killed the deer, and then like fashioned some teeth with it, and then started and ate that with the deer meat. I mean, it didn't happen the same day.
Wow.
It took some time. He did other things like he made his own guns to specifically to fight off bears. Like, as I think one day he got into this experience where one of the bears, like a bear, swiped at him, and
Wow.
he survived. And then, basically, what he designed was massive, like handheld cannons to fight off angry animals he could come across.
Yeah.
So what he did was he basically showed up in the woods one day because one of the bears killed his ram and went on a rampage, killing 8 bears for revenge.
Whoa.
Yeah, this dude was. Yeah.
This man a fucking bear murder spree.
Yeah.
Take that, Smokey.
Yeah.
Fuck. And your friend Yogi over there? Yeah, fuck you too.
I'm coming for you. Give me your skin. And then basically orthodontists and doctors are but they can't even imagine that this dude actually made deer teeth. They're like, that's amazing. If he could do that out there in the woods like that in the 60s, that's quite incredible.
And meanwhile, motherfuckers are like, oh, this license plate? Crayon, yeah.
Crayon, yeah.
That looks great, dog.
Yep.
That looks fucking awesome.
Mm-hmm.
Dudes are making teeth.
Yeah. Oh,
Get your shit together, kids.
One quick thing before you
Yeah.
die. So yeah, Cub Swanson had a freaky leg snap ACL MCL thing, meniscus.
He did.
It was weird. Did you see it?
I'm afraid.
It's weird.
I did not watch it.
It's weird.
I did not watch it, but I did see Cub Swanson at the UFC.
Yeah, he was in a brace. I think I saw.
So at least he's up and moving about. He's alive and well.
Yeah,
but when you sent me a text that said it was the scariest thing to watch ever.
I'm gonna kind of describe it to you. Would you be okay to describe it to you? So it almost looked like I'm not familiar with the heel hook positions yet, but it almost looked like Jake Shields had him in a heel hook, or in a heel hook position. They're not allowed to do heel hooks in quintet. There's no heel hook specifically, and so it was just the leg entanglement, but no attacking the heel. And Cub Swanson turned, and you could just see as he turned, you could just see his knee just go whoosh. It just all of a sudden it was tense, it was moving, and all of a sudden you just pop. You didn't hear the pop, but you could just see the leg collapse inward, and it hit the ground, and it was just oh, that dude's leg is messed up. You couldn't actually see it go down, but you could see when it lost its strength right then and there, and went oh. And I was like, oh, it's a wrap. Also, quick shout outs to Gilbert Burns for doing the damn thing, and shout out for Jake Shields. Sorry your team sucked that you had to do all the work and nobody could score a win.
Dude, I'm 1-0 against Gilbert Burns.
Are you?
Dude.
Awesome.
He cornered BB.
Oh.
I looked at him and I shook his hand and I thought to myself 1-0.
Oh, it was.
I would do that if we get to fight Caitlyn again and Danaher corners her. I'll do that shit to him. I'll be like, hey man.
Hey.
1-0.
1-0.
Kick your ass again another day.
There you go.
Kick your ass again.
Yeah. Hey man. Yeah.
Anthony.
Darren.
It's been a lovely podcast. I'm literally gonna go die now.
All right, go die.
Audience, I'm so glad that the folks that stick with us and listen to this podcast, just the audio version, we love you. If you watch it, we fucking love you even more. And I just feel fucking extraordinarily grateful that we have this podcast, that I have the fucking powerful Anthony behind the switches.
Hey.
And that I'm in Vegas. And that I get to watch people who I'm close to chase their dreams. Casey loses 100 pounds and whoop a motherfucker's ass. Jess comes back from KO loss in the title fight to a very, very strong victory over a very game opponent, a top 5 woman. Life is good in Vegas right now.
It is.
And I love each and every motherfucking one of you. even if you fucking hate me.
Mm.
Anthony, this
Yes.
is goodbye for real. Goodbye, internet. XOXO.
Peace.